I'm Hans Lysglimt out of Oslo, Norway in the Ron Paul campaign. Proud to be with you in the Ron Paul campaign. Okay, the march on Washington, D.C. is on, and that's just amazing. I wrote about and talked about the Ron Paul march to Washington, D.C. in my January 28th video. And on February 11, Ron Paul actually came out himself and said, let's march on Washington. And they tell me they saw my videos. So I'm just so proud to be here in Norway and being able to add whatever little energy I can to the campaign in the US for liberty, for freedom. Watch my other videos today and I explain a little bit more how I think about this in a more global perspective. But okay, the march on DC, it's on. We don't know the date yet. Ron Paul will come out himself and set the date because there's been so many suggestions. He will really have to set the date. Just it doesn't matter really what date it is. My preference right now would be either July 4th or actually May 1st. The good thing about May 1st is that there are a few states left, so we might get some delegates from that. But Ron and his team will decide that. And whatever date they decide, that's when we'll march on DC. What we can do already now, and that we really need to do, is to start organizing this thing. Start talking to each other. Start setting up carpools and sharing, rides and getting places to stay in Washington, D.C. All Ron Paul supporters in Washington, D.C. have a tremendously important job to help set all this up. Set up makeshift tents in your backyards where people can come with just a sleeping bag and hang out just for the night. And I hope this march will last not just one day, but it will be over a weekend. So it will be a number of days when people will come and go. Some will come on a Friday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Some will stay more or less. And we got to help organize all that. And we are all in this fight together for freedom. It's all about liberty and freedom. And we really got to give the most of what we have and help each other to fill that mall in Washington and to really make a dramatic statement that everyone will see. So look up all the websites. And it's kind of amazing that all these websites pop up, and it's anarchy, really. But we have to celebrate that, It's not going to be like one huge site that's going to organize everything. It will be tons of different sites and all kinds of exciting stuff happening. And I found the discussion about when the date was going to be quite amazing because of all these people having their pet dates. And they're really advocating so strongly for that. So it kind of shows you the limits of anarchy, really. But we will have all these kinds of activities popping up and all these websites, and they're going to be fringe groups having sort of their agendas and all that. And all that we just have to celebrate. That's part of freedom. That's part of liberty. That's part of what it means to live in a society that allows people to express themselves in different ways. So look around on the sites, find your site, find your kind of people, hook up with them for a shared ride, share hotel rooms, rent flats, and hang out in people's backyard and sleep in sleeping bags and make barbecue parties and help get food to people. Think about how people can save money when they come in. So maybe you can help making food for a lot of people so they don't have to go to a restaurant. Sleep in sleeping bags, sharing rides, trains. If you have a certificate for riding a huge bus, drive to Boston and pick up people and drive them down. All kinds of stuff like that will happen, and it will be a spontaneous order. People will organize this in an amazing way. I can see it happening already. So get ready for that because the march is on. We just don't know the date yet, but start looking into what you can contribute to make this march a tremendous success, a pivotal moment for our generation. I'm proud to be with you.